What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So Irelia part 2, this is what I'm going to be doing in this video today. So I still have, for Irelia, I still have her login theme. I also have her story and her special interactions. Now I mentioned in part 1 a few weeks back, I would also go through her skins as well. So they're the 4 things that I will be doing today. Let me think now. I think I'm going to go through her login screen first, then story, then interactions, then skins. That's kind of the order. I'll timestamp the whole thing as I always do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Right, already, maybe it's just me, but anything with a violin in just makes music so much better. It just makes it so much better. It makes it so much better. I've got a sneaky feeling this is going to be very good. You see what I mean? Epic. Once again as well, I love the animation. The subtle animation in every single login screen is so nice, and this one is just an addition to that. I love how the blades revolve around her slowly as well. Her pose just looks epic, and obviously what she's wearing as well, how that ripples in the wind. Yeah. That little drop there. Right, I know I keep pausing it, okay, but it's got so many nice runs. A couple of themes have like, they'll have not two runs, they'll basically have a contrast. They'll have high tempo and low tempo, and that's it. For example, Swain had high tempo, then low tempo, then back up to high tempo to finish it off. This one goes through so many different runs, and it's still got another minute and a half left. Wow. Yeah. again. That is so good. Yeah. Wow, wow, that was really good. 4 minutes long as well. I think that's probably the longest one I've actually gone through. But yeah. The craziest thing is this is a login screen. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but they don't do login screens anymore, do they, on League of Legends? Which is a crime. Because I can imagine logging on and you're listening to this as you're waiting. I'd happily wait 4 minutes for it to load. Yeah, that is. I keep saying epic, but that basically is what it is. Really good. So, one thing I've mentioned actually in previous videos as well is I'm going to rank all the actual login themes once I get through them all, obviously. I'm going to rank them all, but that one is actually one of my favourites. If I'm ranking quickly now, I'd still say that Camille's is my favourite, followed by Irelia Story. But that one was really good, and right in the middle where it picks up, I think it's around here. That is so good. Yeah, this is the thing. Violin, that kind of instrument makes everything sound so much better. And the runs you have, it breaks it up nicely. You never get kind of like bored. Sometimes if it goes into one theme or one style for too long, you can kind of get bored. But I like that texture on this journey, up and down, up and down. That really works, at least for me personally. It works, yeah. So yeah, that was good. Thank you for the recommendations to watch that as well. I had a few people in my comment section on previous videos, particularly Irelia. I keep getting it wrong. Irelia saying you need to watch the login theme. The login theme is on point. And yes, you were right. The login theme was on point. Really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through her story and then I'm going to move on to her special interactions. So let's get into the story. Right, Stains on a Name. Okay, by John O'Brien. I believed in you, blade dancer, the man choked, his lips frothing red. You know what that means. You showed us the path. Irelia held her stance. She looked down at him, this devotee of the brotherhood, on his knees in the mud. He had been pierced over and over by her blades. We could have been strong, united as one people. That is not the spirit's way, she replied. If that's what you think, then you are wrong. He had come to this village waiting for the perfect moment before making his move, but he was clumsy and awkward. She had danced around him easily. He had been determined to kill her. Why? The worst thing was, he wasn't the first. Irelia's blades now hovered at her shoulders, following the graceful circling movements of her hands. One simple gesture and it could be all over. He spat blood on the ground, his eyes burning with hatred. If you will not lead Navari, the Brotherhood will. He tried weakly to raise his dagger against her. This man would never be taken alive. I believed in you, he said again. We all did. She sighed. I never asked you to. I'm sorry. Her limbs flowing lively around her body, Irelia whirled to the side, sending the blades out in a deadly arc. They sliced cleanly through his flesh, as much an act of mercy as self-defense. A simple turn, just one elegant step, brought the blades back to her, their edges slick with blood. The man's lifeless body toppled forward. May the spirit bring you to peace, said Irelia. So I like already how you kind of got like these. Like that. I like you've got kind of like these paragraphs. It kind of nicely breaks up each part of this story. Yeah, like he says that I believed in you. We all did. So I think this is maybe when Swain and the Noxians came and she defeated them. They wanted her basically to be their leader, didn't they? But I think she didn't want that. But then why would he kill her? She don't want it, fine, don't kill her. Anyways, so part 2. Her burden was heavy as she returned to the camp. When she finally entered the privacy of her tent, she released a long, tense breath and lowered herself to the reed mat. She closed her eyes. "Father," she whispered, "I have blooded our family's honour once more. Forgive me." Irelia spread the blades out before her like Ionia itself. They were the fractured pieces of something that had once been far greater, and now turned to violent ends. She poured water into a small wooden bowl and dipped it in a rag. The simple act of cleaning the shards had become a ritual, one that she felt compelled to undertake after every battle she fought. The water slowly turned red as she worked, but beneath the fresh blood, the metal carried much darker, older stains that she could never seem to remove completely. This was the blood of her people, the blood of Navarre itself. Lost in thought, she began to slide the blades around, slowly reforming them into her family crest. Its 3 symbols lay cracked before her, representing the Zan name, her home province and the rest of the First Lands, all in harmony. Her ancestors had always lived by the teachings of karma. They inflicted no harm on anyone, regardless of circumstance. And now here was their seal and crest turned into weapons and takers of countless lives at that. She could feel the eyes of her brothers upon her. Even in their elemental rest, at one with the spirit of Ionia, she feared earning their disappointment, their resentment. She pictured her dead old Oma too, broken and sobbing, devastated by each kill. Many times that thought had made Irelia weep many more than any other. Yeah, because basically she's killing her own people, isn't she? The blades would never be clean, she knew that, but she would still do right by those she had harmed. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, obviously showing her guilt of killing her people. Or I believe it's maybe her people, but at the end of the day, they're coming to kill her to self-defense. Just leave her alone. So, chapter 3. She passed many of her followers on her way to the burial grounds, though they looked to Irelia for leadership. Now more than ever, she recognised so few of them. With each winter, the faces became less familiar, as the last of the old resistance were replaced by new and more zealous fighters. They came from faraway provinces and towns she had never heard of. Even so, she halted often to return their half-hearted salutes and bows, and would accept none of their help in dragging the shrouded body of her dead attacker along the road. Savage. Finding an open patch beneath the blossom-heavy branches of a tree, Irelia set him carefully down and turned to join in the grief of the widows and widowers, the orphaned sons and daughters. "I know it is never easy," she said, placing a consoling hand on the shoulder of one man who knelt before a pair of fresh graves. "But each life and each death are part of." He batted away her hand, glaring at her until she retreated. "It was necessary," she murmured to herself as she prepared to start digging, though she remained unconvinced by her own words. It is all necessary. The Brotherhood would grip the land in an iron fist, no better than Noxus. Yeah, so maybe these are kind of, maybe these are kind of the Noxian version of Ionia, I think. Maybe. Her eyes fell upon an old woman, sat on a simple wooden stool at the foot of the tree, singing a soft lament. Okay, I think it's like a soft tune. Streams of tears had dried on her face. She was dressed plainly, with one hand resting on a grave marker next to her. It was adorned with food offerings for the deceased. To Irelia's surprise, the woman halted her song. Bring us some company, are you, daughter of Zan?" she called out. "Ain't much room left around here, but any friend of yours is a friend of ours." "I did not know this man, but thank you. He deserved better than he was given in life." Irelia took an uncertain step closer. "You were singing one of the old songs." "Helps keep my mind off bad things," said the old woman, tapping down a patch of dirt on the grave. "This is my nephew. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you did all you could. Besides, this is all part of the spirit's way, you know." Her kindly demeanour had put Irelia eternally at ease. "Sometimes I don't know," she confided. The old woman perked up, expecting more. Irelia continued, finally giving voice to the doubts that had plagued her for a long time. Sometimes I wonder if I killed our peace. Killed our peace? When Noxus have invaded, perhaps we lost something when we fought back, something we could never restore. Okay. The woman stood, trying in vain to open a large nut. Child, I remember peace well, she said, thrusting one gnarled, knobby finger at Irelia. Those were good days. Nobody misses peace more than me. Because am I right in saying, I think before this they were a peaceful society. Like it said there, they believed in the karma of doing no harm to anyone. But in essence, if she didn't kill the Noxians, then she wouldn't have protected her people. So, there we go. She pulled a knife from her belt and began to pry open the nutshell. But the world's a different place now. What worked then don't work today. No point dwelling on it. At last the shell cracked, and she placed the broken kernel into a bowl on the grave. See there. Used to be able to open these with my hands alone. Now I need a knife. The young me wouldn't have fretted about it, damaging the nut like that. But that me don't matter, because she doesn't have to live in the here and now. The old woman nodded kindly, then went back to her singing. For the first time in a long while, Irelia smiled. Within her satchel, wrapped in protective cloth, were the shard blades of her shattered family crest. She knew it would never be clean, never be whole again. But they were always ready, and that would have to be enough. Okay, good. So, I like how that kind of shows, obviously, these people, for whatever reason, the Brotherhood are coming to kill her because they almost resent her. They know that she has the power to defend her people and maybe go on the front foot and attack. She doesn't want any part of that, so they're coming there to kill her. But I like it shows that she has these abilities. She's, in essence, is killing her people, and the doubts that she's having about obviously killing these people. And it's good to see how this old woman, so a woman that was from the old days, someone who can remember the past, understands that was a good time, but that is obviously, what did she say there? You have to move along with the times. Where is it? There we go. But the world's a different place now. What worked then don't work today. No point dwelling on it. So that kind of perfectly sums up the whole scenario, doesn't it? She feels doubt, but this old woman's put her mind at ease, saying that, yeah, we're in a different time now, and that time needs people like you to defend us. So no, that was really good. Good to read her bio and also the story as well. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on to her special interactions, and then I'll finish off with her skins. In fact, no, let's do the skins now. Since we're already on the League of Legends website, let's do the skins now. Right, okay, so Irelia. Oh, by the way, Azia is who I will be covering on Thursday's video. That was the poll winner. So, Irelia, there we go, Irelia. Now, I'm not quite sure actually how you even, I think it's here, how you get into the skins. I think. Oh yeah, we go. Okay, so this is her original skin, which looks really good as is. Yeah. Right, so, wow. Nightingale Irelia. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each skin, and then I'm going to pick my favourite. I'll look at it once, go back to the top, then I'm going to pick my favourite. Okay? That's how I'm going to do it. So, yeah, that one looks really good. Yeah. Love the white hair as well. Aviator. I like that one. I like how they've used her blades as like propellers as well. That's nice. That's a nice touch. Okay. Infiltrator. Whoa. That one looks really good as well. Really good. Yeah. Okay. Frostblade. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Every single one's going to look epic in it. Every single one's going to look so good. Okay. That's cool. Order of the Lotus. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Divine Sword. Right. Like Greek. Yeah, that's cool as well. I like how that's actually swords as well with with handles. Swords with blades. Swords with handles. I like that as well. IG Irelia. Wow. Okay. Nice. I don't know what the IG stands for, but I like that one. Project Irelia, this is probably going to be my favourite. I reckon this is going to be my favourite one. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I really like the project style. I mentioned when I watched the two, I think The Hunt, and I forgot the name of the other one. But it really reminds me of a mixture between kind of like Tron and Ghost in the Shell, I think I said at the time. A mixture between Tron and Ghost in the Shell. Yeah. Looks really good. That looks really good, yeah. And then another Project 1, just a different colour. Kind of a different colour. Right, okay. And then High Noon. Wow, that looks really good as well. And there, right, I like that. It's a sword, but the way it's done, the handle and the barrel is like a revolver. High Noon. Right, okay, so which is my favourite? Let me go back to the, how to go back to the top. Can I go back to the top? Okay. So my favourite one is going to have to be... I really do like Aviator. This is my favourite one. Infiltrator, Irelia, that is my favourite one. All of them are epic. All of them are really good. But if I had to pick one, that would be the one. That just looks so good. Everything about it looks so good. I like Aviator, and I also really do like Project as well. They'll probably be second and third. But my favourite one is Infiltrator. Okay? So, moving away from the skins now, let's go into the special interactions.
Somewhere, a forest is missing its idiot.
A bit harsh. Okay. Her voice is not really what I,
Stop your flirting, Ninetails. It's time to take up arms.
not what I expect.
I admire your spirit. Your attitude, not so much.
Yeah, do you know that when you see a character, so I've watched her in various videos, you kind of put a voice to the actual image, don't you? And how she sounds is not how I envisioned her to sound, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking it's going to sound like, but...
In Ionia, we have over 200 species of talking dragon. Sorry, not impressed.
Rudy in the soul.
Ugh, your songs are impossible to dance to. We don't need legends to save us. We do our own fighting.
Well, she does anyway.
Nice technique. I miss your old hair, though. Why'd you change it?
Fiora. Old hair. Why'd you change it? Obviously that joke or whatever it is gone over my head. I'm sure once I actually cover Fiora, then that might make a little bit more sense.
Ugh, your twirling technique is atrocious.
It's kind of bad.
Ionia! That's me if I was you.
Okay.
You dance to your own rhythm, but the land is beating the drums of war.
So...
Humans, Vastians, we are all Ionians, facing a common threat. Where did you go wrong? Is there anything redeemable in you? It's time to find out.
No, I don't think there is.
I'm about to cut your wind! Wait, not like that. I meant my blades are going to... Never mind. Your peace leads to nothing but extermination.
Right, so that one makes a little bit more sense because it mentioned in it karma, and they obviously obeyed her principles or her philosophies of not harming anyone else. And what did she say there? She said, "Your peace leads to nothing but extermination," and that ties in nicely with the story, doesn't it? Because she realised that her version of peace needed to change to be able to actually defeat the threat in her time. So yeah, I'm at least I'm kind of understanding that one.
You claim to speak for the spirit, as if it doesn't move my blades.
It does.
Keep your balance. Ours is the only side that matters. Soon they will grieve in your village.
Okay.
Your dances are good, but they lack a certain soul. You want redemption? Join me and kill your masters. You know what it's like to lose everything, so you know why I must fight.
Yeah, rise.
Lobbing poison from your ship doesn't make you a genius.
Was that
It makes you a coward.
Singed. Never heard of him before.
Really? Flying blades? Get your own things, sister. Make yourself useful. Return your crystals to the earth. Did you want to lose the other one too?
Yeah, I like that.
For a brilliant tactician, you sure pick unwinnable fights.
Is that why? Why does he wear his coat without his hands in the actual sleeves? I noticed that before as well. I don't know why he does that. Clearly he's got his arms underneath, but yeah, I wonder why he does that. But yeah, I like what she said there as well, and obviously I get the connection between that as well. Yeah, it's good.
Were you the one who brought the ravens? Because I think they just got caught in my blades.
Poor ravens.
Once an Ionian, always an Ionian. You'll never be one of them.
Once again, another character I've probably never seen before, or at least I've not recognised before. Yeah, so many. So many.
You will be avenged, brave ones. And now, I dance alone.
Actually, that's the point. Is she the only one that has them abilities? Is she the only one that has the ability to control the knives, or is it metal in general? Because it says there she fights alone.
I will light their lanterns. They will see victory. My form was off. Can't let them see. The spirit revives me. I will not disappoint. It appears my dance continues. This is far from over. We have not yet begun to fight. Ugh. Need to get my rhythm back. Father, Mother, Zelos, Oma, Own, Kai, Little Rue. None of them ever had a chance.
Oh, so there are other people that died. Ooh, okay.
I did not light my Oma's lantern. I don't want her to see this slaughter. You do not know burden until you've seen 1,000 people hanging on your every word.
Yeah, get that.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count. They await my words. What should I tell them? We stand on the bones of the ones who came before us. For them, we fight!
I love the music.
We will live on.
The music
either
is
in
so
victory
good.
or in the scars we leave on them.
So good.
Let them come. This land will be their graveyard.
Hey,
Ready for
Aviator.
takeoff.
Yeah, one of my favourites. That came second.
Checkpoint breached.
Favourite one.
Yep, they're ice blades. Don't stick your tongue to them.
Wow, so something I didn't even realise before. Each skin has a different voice. Did I get that right? Let me hear that again.
Graveyard.
Okay.
Ready for takeoff.
Just done it, yeah.
Checkpoint breached.
Kind of similar.
Yep, they're ice blades.
Yeah,
Don't
different.
stick your tongue to them.
That's cool.
I just love the way blood pools on ice. So pure, so lethal. All things wilt in time. I bloom again and again.
Okay, that was good. That was really good to see her special interactions. I didn't realise until now as well that each skin has a different voice, a subtle but different voice as well, which is an interesting touch as well. And the music playing for the whole thing is on point. The music is so good. Right, so yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here today, guys, in this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the actual format of this video, the story, the actual skins as well. It's the first time I've actually gone through and done the skins. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that format as well. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section as well. Also her special interactions, and what else did I watch? What did I watch at the beginning? Yeah, I think that was it, wasn't it? Story. Oh, that amazing theme. How can I forget? I watched that amazing theme as well at the beginning. So yeah, hopefully you guys actually enjoyed the format and them 4 things that I went through. And if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe for more content like this. I am going through Azir on a Thursday. He was the winner of the poll I put out last week. Yeah, I cover a champion every single Thursday. And Azir, I'm repeating myself now, Azir is on Thursday. So check in on Thursday for that one as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.